Welcome to Channel 18 News. I'm Jim Rogers. A call to Sulphur Springs Police regarding a suspicious person in a white Suburban parked in front of the Easy Mart on League Street led to the arrest of Dwayne Anthony Wright, age 40, of Sulphur Springs. He was arrested for possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, more than 1 gram but less than 4 grams. Wright immediately sat up in the vehicle when the officer arrived, and as he recounted his story to the officer said the story did not make sense. Wright began profuse sweating as more than one officer arrived on scene. He avoided eye contact and continued to say he just wanted to leave and go home. A pat-down revealed a red baggie in his front pocket. Wright is in Hopkins County Jail. Sulphur Springs Hopkins County SWAT team executed a search warrant and located 2.5 grams of suspected methamphetamine at a Helm Lane apartment earlier this month. The warrant was the result of a Special Crimes Unit investigation. On Wednesday, Crystal Brooke Vargas, age 36, was arrested at a location on East Industrial Drive. She confessed to the possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, more than 1 gram but less than 4 grams, of felony 3. Vargas is in Hopkins County Jail. A Peoria, Illinois man, Jason Andrew Tiff, age 24, was stopped for a traffic violation by Hopkins County Sheriff's Deputy Canine Unit at the 132 mile marker on Interstate 30 Wednesday evening around 6:30 p.m. Tiff refused consent to search the vehicle, but the canine alerted on the driver door of the vehicle. A probable cause search found multiple bags of THC edibles in the center console of the vehicle, and additional drug paraphernalia was located as well. Tiff is in Hopkins County Jail, charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 2, more than 4 grams but less than 400 grams. That's a felony 2. A Memphis, Tennessee woman with an extensive criminal history and a Houston man were stopped on a traffic violation at the 132 mile marker on Interstate 30 early Thursday morning. Given consent to search the vehicle, the Hopkins County deputy located a black bag containing a clear plastic bag and a red substance believed to be methamphetamine. A second plastic bag containing suspected meth was also found. The female claimed ownership of the black bag, which contained the methamphetamine, a white pill bottle containing suspected THC edibles, and she attempted to hide in the seat of the patrol car a clear plastic vial containing a brown liquid suspected to be THC wax. Napoleon Alley Page, age 39, is in Hopkins County Jail, charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram, a state jail felony. Mary Perkins, age 26, is in Hopkins County Jail, charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram, a state jail felony. Possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 2, more than 1 gram but less than 4 grams, a felony 3. Possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 2, less than 1 gram. And tampering with physical evidence, which is a felony 3. A career and employment workshop at the Delta County Public Library is set for Thursday, August 7th from 1 until 4 p.m. The event, sponsored by Workforce Solutions Northeast Texas, seeks to assist individuals in landing their next job. The workshop will focus on creating an effective and noticeable resume, searching for online jobs, and learning to become more confident during an interview. Workforce Solutions Northeast Texas is an equal opportunity employer program. Auxiliary aids and service are available upon request to individuals with disabilities.
Main Street Theater, downtown Sulphur Springs, always has the Children's Summer Workshop. And this summer, their project is Snow White, the Musica-Palooza, August 3rd through 12th. Let's find out more from David Woody, director, and the cast.
This is the Snow White Musica-Palooza.
Okay. And of course, the Children's Summer Workshop we connect you with every year.
Well, I try.
Okay. You have a pretty good-sized group this year.
We've got, this is actually our smallest group we've had. We've got 19.
Okay.
We usually have around 30.
And it is an all-summer-long study and then performance.
That is correct.
Okay. Well, I want to meet some of these people. There's a crowd of them in here. So let's just go around. Let's start here. We'll go across the front, and then we'll come around and get everybody. Tell me your name and your role or roles. Okay. Start with you. What's your real name and then your character?
My name is Joby. My character's name is Howdy.
Okay. And Howdy is a
Country dwarf.
dwarf. Okay. Who are you?
My name is Grace, and I play Weepy, the romantic dwarf.
Okay.
My name is Emma, and I play Nerdy, the realistic dwarf.
My name is Nathan, and I play Rowdy, the rock and roll dwarf.
Who are you?
My name is Emery, and I play the magic mirror.
The magic mirror. Okay.
Hi, my name's Danielle, and I play the Snow White, Igor, Red Riding Hood.
Okay.
My name's Tally, and I play Bob, the clownish dwarf.
What about you?
My name is Aspen, and I play the real Snow White and Snow White's mother.
What about you?
I'm Sierra, and I play Creepy, the mysterious dwarf.
Okay. All right, you guys, come close to the microphone.
Closer. My name's Evan, and I play the applause guy.
The applause guy.
Oh, the applause guy, of course. And then we have an announcer, right?
My name is Alex Walker, and I play the announcer.
All right, Chris, I'm going to embarrass myself.
There you go.
My name is Brendan Fink. I play the Huntsman, Rumpelstiltskin, and Papa Bear.
Let me just ask you, for example, Brendan, is there a lot of memorization that you had to do?
Yes.
What
His
if-
main thing is Huntsman, so.
Okay.
And that has a lot of
Huntsman has a lot, and a solo.
'Cause he's like, he's like the main love interest of Snow White.
So, Mr. Announcer, do you have scripts or do you have to memorize?
We do have scripts we have to memorize before the end of the show, but like lines are just like,
Yeah.
for me, it's not like I have short lines like all scattered throughout the play. It's like I have like a few lines throughout the play, but they're giant chunks.
Paragraphs.
Like script is just.
What about you? Do you have a lot of memorization?
Not really. I mean, I have scattered throughout parts, like whenever somebody comes in, or if it's like the end of something.
Okay.
Then I have to do it kind of like you see on those kind of
Okay.
TV shows. Like,
So, David, this is set in a TV studio?
Yeah, it's in Fairy Tale Land, and it is a television station. It's the Fairy Tale Network,
Oh, great.
and it is a television show that is kind of a real tame, very tame version of like a TMZ. You have a Heidi Perbally, who is the host, and she's there to get the dirt on the Snow White story from all the dwarfs, from their perspective. So as each dwarf starts telling their part of the story, the players that are acting out that part of the story take on the personality of that dwarf.
Oh, I see.
And
Why we had
each
the
one of the
description.
dwarves is totally different. Like Weepy is just, if it's something happy, is like way over the top happy. If it's something that's mildly sad, is like just sobbing and breaking down. And then you've got Rowdy, who is just bouncing off the walls all the time. You've got Bob. Bob can't stop doing knock-knock jokes. Bob's thing. And, I mean, that's so... And then Howdy's the country, very, very country dwarf. And then we've got... Creepy is the very mysterious dwarf. Creepy, I think that would have been a different name for the character. Creepy's more like the old art noir films, you know, the old detective type films,
Okay.
the Humphrey Bogart type characters.
That's the
and stuff.
mysterious
Yeah.
dwarf.
That would be more my
Well-
take on that.
Let me ask this one right here to give me your the line you use the most. Do you say howdy?
I say that very say darn.
Oh,
Like,
so howdy doesn't really say howdy that much.
well, I say it in my first line.
Yeah.
Well, give it to us.
It's my first line.
Yes.
Howdy, ma'am. Thank you kindly.
Who else has a memorable line? Okay, give me yours.
Well, mine is the very first one, utterly and unequivocally. Mostly, I never really got it unequivocally, but for some practice, I finally got it.
Good. What about you?
One of my lines is where, like, Weepy, she's talking about, like, that's just creepy. And I think it's funny because I'm over here, like, yeah, real creepy.
Good. Okay. Anybody else with a line?
I mean, I say awesome like 5 times throughout the play.
5?
Like how many fingers am I holding up?
Awesome. That's pretty awesome. Well, okay. So how many play more than one role? Just show of hands. Okay. How many have been in children's workshop before? Okay. How many have, how many, who's the youngest? Emery is the youngest. And so, and Emery, how old are you?
8.5.
Okay. So then our ages go up to,
I'm 15. I mean,
Okay.
16 in August.
Brendan?
14.
Okay. So that's Children's Summer Workshop. And if your youngster didn't get in on this year, do it next year. It is, for those who really like plays and entertainment, it can really take you far.
And we are having a lot more opportunities with Bright Star, and the community players has been doing this for a long time. Bright Star is now out there, and so that's another opportunity. Some of our players were in the last Bright Star production. So we work as best we can with everybody on scheduling and stuff, because summer's always kind of difficult because of vacations and other things. But we try to work around it. We generally end up with a good product.
So when are show times?
The show dates will open on the 3rd of August. It'll be the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and then the 10th, 11th, and 12th. And that's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Our Friday, Saturday shows start at 7 p.m. Sunday shows start at 2 in the afternoon.
Okay, so you get 6 performances. And so do you feel like everybody is going to be ready? Are they ready now?
Well, they're almost ready.
Pretty close.
You're never ready. I mean,
you just get ready
you
because
wanna
it's
be.
time.
you're ready to go when it's time to go.
What about costumes? Are they fun?
Oh yeah, the costumes are cool.
Next week we'll be doing Tech Week, so we'll like run it with the costumes and everything.
Okay.
The costumes in this one are not as elaborate
Makeup.
as a lot of fairy tale ones, because there are so many interchanges of actors, multiple actors, so they'll be dressed more in dark clothing, but then they'll have prop pieces and small costume pieces that will be used to bring those characters out. Now, we do have 2 Snow Whites, and they have the Snow White dresses.
Okay.
Or will have. They'll be here tomorrow.
Well, okay. So, good. Well, what about singing and dancing?
We're going to have a little bit of dancing. There's a lot of singing.
Who has a song? Everyone has a song? Most everybody.
We all sing in like all the songs, but the dwarves have like solos.
And like some
Most
of
the
us have,
solo
like,
kind of
varying
songs.
levels of like.
Like I
amounts of,
have
solo
I have
parts,
to do
kind
with
of.
with like the fairy tale players, and then basically works there.
So who gets to dance?
Bob does, and everybody's going to be doing a little bit.
I've forgotten your role.
Bob.
Oh, Bob. Bob is an extrovert, isn't he? Like, once.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Be in front of everybody.
Bob is
Wordy, nerdy. And
Bob is like the vaudevillian clown.
Yeah.
Are all 7 dwarfs here?
No.
No, you're missing one.
We're missing somebody. Where's Nerdy?
Right here.
Where's Wordy?
Wordy's
Wordy's
not.
not here.
Creepy. What about Weepy? Okay. Rowdy and Howdy. Okay, almost all the dwarfs are here this morning. It looks like you've got your hands full, but you have a wonderful show coming up.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
So before we close, I want you all to get ready, and together you're going to say this title for us as sort of a group when I call for it. But what about tickets and box office and all that?
Tickets you can buy online at the theater website, and Community Players Inc.
Okay. And of course, this is at Main Street Theater, downtown Sulphur Springs,
225 A and B.
Main Street. Actually, right next door to Muddy Jake's.
Correct. And they can also call and leave message on our answering machine.
Okay.
That's 903
885
0107.
I have that one memorized. Main Street Theater, 885-0107. And tickets will be cost?
I think we're going to go with this. We're going to be doing our standard $10.
Okay. So turn out to see this marvelous cast at Main Street Theater starting August 3rd, so that's hardly any time away. 2 weekends, 6 performances total, and it is a kind of a fairy tale.
It is a very funny program.
Good. Lots of music and lots of laughter. So before we close now, for the whole cast, when I give you the 3, 2, 1, let's give them the title once again. In 3, 2, and 1.
The Snow White Musicapalooza!
We'll see you there.
All right, thanks.
Here's Don Julian with sports.
The Edge conditioning program wrapped up its 6-week run Thursday, and Wildcats athletic director Greg Owens gave it an overall grade of A-, saying that it was good and positive. This year, the Edge was presented by Michael Johnson Performance instead of the Wildcats and Lady Cats coaches. Coach Owens said that the effectiveness of the program would be evaluated as sports seasons begin. He said kids that committed and showed up during the Edge made great gains, transformed their bodies, and got into the best shape of their lives. Coach Owens said he feels the attendees are now quicker and more agile. Some athletes did not miss a single session of the Edge. Coach Owens said MJP stressed techniques and fundamentals. He said he was especially pleased with players' improvement in changing directions. Coach Owens said he and his coaches are asking kids, especially seniors, what they thought of the new Edge and what they got out of it. He said he hoped to continue the relationship and partnership with Michael Johnson Performance in the future. Coach Owens said his coaches picked up some great ideas, such as new agility drills and some new weight room approaches. He was impressed with how the Edge attendees breezed through the gasser test done recently. Coach Owens said he would have liked to have seen better attendance during the Edge. He said about 25% of football players did not attend. Coach Owens is worried those players will struggle when practice begins next month.
Thanks for watching Channel 18 News. Have a great evening.